matting at that bridge, and you're basically all the way around. There are 2 more bridges, and there are marshals out there to direct you. You're going to come around, and you're going to emerge from the trees just over here. There's a signpost there, so I'm going to run over and point in the right direction. It makes sure you come down here and around and around and around and back here. That's lap 1. So it's 3 laps.
Down towards the river onto some hard coals, and then you join the yellow brick road, which is the plastic matching, and you just stay on that all the way round until you get back to here. It's 3 laps of the course. You don't have to count, we're not counting for you. If you're not doing 3 laps, please do not come up to the finish funnel, because you'll throw our numbers completely at the end. There are 3 bridges, and you'll find a marshal on each of the 3 bridges. If you, when you come through the finish line, please make sure that you hand your tokens back in. We've only lost 1 so far. I don't want to have any more.
Here we are after the park run at Feldyroo in Aberfeldy. This site here was previously 9 holes of the golf course, but they'd stopped using it because it was quite a lot to maintain. And then during COVID and things, it started being used again, and then eventually they got it set up with these wonderful paths. Some of them have like a kind of grid on them to kind of stop them, I guess, flooding, etc. So the route is 3 loops of this wonderful green area. You go down to the river, and then you go along, and then you come back round. I think this is event 6 this week. Is this event 6? Event 6? This is event 6. I think they're number 5. Sorry, it's event number 5. Thankfully we've got somebody here can help me. I think they got about 150 people one week, and maybe around 120 this week. It's a 155. That's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Hi there. Here's some of the many wonderful volunteers that we have in this course. The course is lovely. It is a perfect one if you're wanting to run parkrun. It's a perfect one if you're with your family. There's lovely variety because it's so green. So although it's 3 laps, it doesn't feel like 3 laps, because every time you're thinking, what way do I go? Would I go right or left here? Yeah, lovely views of the hills. And you can get a coffee just round the corner. So I'm going to go just now and get the coffee and the bacon roll. So yeah, a smashing parkrun. So I've just started just a short hike from Aberfeldy back to Lochrie. I kind of did quite a lot of hanging out after the park run, so I'll just have to see how far I get and get a bus. I think it may be Grantly or somewhere, so let's see how it goes. So I'm just passing through Grantley. This is spelt Grantully, but it's pronounced Grantley. It's been through multiple changes of name over the years. Carntully in 2050, Garntully in 1571, Garntully in 1654, Garntully in the 1950s, and later Grantully, which is still the name of the castle and some other local places. This place has quite a fascinating history in terms of Rob Roy. Here he outwitted a troop of government soldiers who had captured some of his men with his remaining brand. He stalked the soldiers as they headed eastwards along the south side of Loch Tay. No opportunity arose to rescue their comrades by the time the troop passed the Tay Bridge in Aberfeldy, where they halted and slept. MacGregor now saw that something must soon be done or never, as the troop would speedily gain the low country and be out of his reach. In the course of the night he procured a number of goat skins and cords with which he dressed himself and his parties in the wildest manner possible, a bit like how I dress most days, and pushing forward before daylight took post near the roadside in a thick wood below Grantley Castle. When the soldiers came in line with the ambush, the Highlanders with one leap darted down upon them, uttering such yells and shouts as, along with their frightful appearance, so confounded the soldiers that they were overpowered and disarmed without a man being hurt on either side. Rob Roy kept the arms and ammunition, released the soldiers and marched away in triumph with his rescued men. So today I started here and I am here now, and I'm going to go to Feldyroo. I think I'm going to see some standing stones maybe along the route. There's also some part of the route that I'm walking today was the old railway. This railway station closed in the 1960s following the beaching cuts, and all that remains is a remaining wall of the platform and a stone bridge. So yes, I will get moving and give you some more updates later. So I've walked for about 6.5 miles. Probably time to grab a bit of lunch soon. I'm now going. The trek was along the river and then it goes up over a pass, not super high, just like 1,000 feet. So I'm going to walk there and then I will start the descent into Feldyroo. Probably a portal to another world, but I don't think I'll pop there today. So I've just finished the Rob Roy Way section from Aberfeldy to Feldyroo. Really good section to do. You come right across along the River Tay, which is really beautiful just now, lots of bluebells, lots of flowers out, and then you come up over a hill, and then which is really nice with lots of beautiful gorse, and then you come back down a hill which has some planted forestry, so that's not as nice, but then some kind of nicer forestry, a little path, and then you pass some farms, and then you come down into Feldyroo. So I'm just having a little rest here. The weather is beautiful, so just having a little chill. But yeah, a great day, park run and trek.